The Chiefs are facing a very difficult decision. Should they bring back safety Justin Reid, or should they let him walk in free agency? In this video, I'm going to give my thoughts on the situation and also talk about a couple potential landing spots if he doesn't end up in Kansas City. You guys are listening to the KC Sports Report. My name is Michael Darcy. Hit that like button on this video and subscribe to this channel for more of the best daily Chiefs content on YouTube. With that being said, I wanted to go ahead and show this poll that I put out on my YouTube community tab, and over 3,100 of you voted, and 81% of you agree that the Chiefs should re-sign safety Justin Reid. Now, unfortunately, it's not as easy as that. The Chiefs probably aren't as tapped into my YouTube channel as they should be, and they're probably going to have to make a pretty tough budget decision. And that's if they should bring him back, because Justin Reid is someone that I believe is a very talented safety, but he is going to have a hefty market in free agency because he's one of the better defensive backs that's on the market. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. If we just type in Justin Reid and go ahead and look at some of these articles, Sports Illustrated published something saying that he was one of the top 5 free agent defensive backs. You have this article from A to Z Sports basically saying that it's not likely that the Chiefs are going to re-sign Justin Reid. We've also got the Right Way Sports Network kind of talking about how the Jets could be a possible suitor, and that this article says he could get $46.5 million in free agency. And is that something that is even feasible for the Chiefs to do? In this video, I'm going to go over his spot track, kind of talk about what he is projected to get every year, and if that's even workable for this Chiefs team. But first, guys, I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of this video, DM Injury Law. This video is sponsored by DM Injury Law. Have you been injured in an accident? You may be entitled to significant compensation. When life takes an unexpected turn, trust the skilled personal injury lawyers at DM Law, Kansas City and Missouri's leading injury law firm. DM Law is a full-service personal injury law firm with a large support staff of investigators, case managers, medical records specialists, and more. They've recovered over $600 million for thousands of clients, and they aren't afraid to take your case all the way to trial. And the best part, you only pay if they win your case. So if you've been injured, don't wait. Call DM Law today for a free consultation and find out how they can help you get the compensation you deserve. Let them handle the fight while you focus on recovery. Call DM Law now or visit them online to schedule your free consultation. Hurt in a car wreck? Call Mike. Remember, Mike's got this. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisement. Again, thank you to DM Injury Law for sponsoring this video. Getting back into the main topic of this video, talking about what Justin Reid is going to get on the open market is kind of hard to predict, because one thing about free agency that kind of sucks is that big name free agents are oftentimes going to get overpaid to go to bad football teams. Like if the Jets do end up giving Justin Reid $46 million, they're just trying to throw money at a big free agent to get him to come to New York. And so the Chiefs are in a position where they don't have the money to throw around. And oftentimes, it's the teams that spend the most money in free agency that end up not being very good the following season. The Titans are a perfect example of that. They traded for L'Jarius Sneed, paid him all that money. They're going to have one of the top picks in the draft. So it's not always a situation where good teams overpay for free agents. That oftentimes comes from bad football teams. But if we go ahead and look at this number from Spot Track, this is calculating and giving a projection for Justin Reid's annual salary. He is projected to get $17.1 million, and the market value is giving him a projected contract of 3 years and over $50 million, which I do not see that being even possible for this Chiefs team, because while the safety is a position of need, it's not bigger than left tackle. It's not bigger than offensive line. It's not bigger than linebacker. You've already got a couple free agents like Trey Smith and Nick Bolton that are probably higher up on the importance of re-signing than safety Justin Reid. And so it kind of seems like he's going to slip in between the cracks and find free agency. And guys, as Chiefs fans, we should not be surprised by this at all. In fact, we can go back and look at the safety before Justin Reid. When the Chiefs signed Tyrann Mathieu, he was a very good safety. He was one of the best safeties in the NFL. He played a couple of very good seasons here. He changed the culture. He helped win a Super Bowl. But when he got older and he got to a point in his career where the Chiefs thought that he didn't have a lot of upside left, they didn't even offer him an extension in free agency. He went to the Saints, and he's played all right football, but his best days were in Kansas City, and Brett Veach and this Chiefs front office got out ahead. They didn't end up paying massive money to a free agent, and instead of re-signing Tyrann Mathieu, they went out and brought in Justin Reid. And Justin Reid was a very team-friendly contract, someone that was just kind of looking to get paid for the first time, but it worked out for the Chiefs. Justin Reid was a part of a team that went to, back-to-back Super Bowls, won those, and he almost helped this team three-peat. So he is obviously a fan favorite. He was playing really good football in Kansas City, but I don't think that it is feasible for the Chiefs to give him $17.1 million a season. That just doesn't make sense. They've got so many other needs, and I think that he just doesn't make sense for this team financially. And so many of you are probably asking, who is going to fill in? Who is going to take over for Justin Reid? And the answer to that is last year's draft pick, Jaden Hicks. Jaden Hicks is an absolute thumper. He is someone that explodes on the film. He's running around making plays. He's kind of a ball hawk if he's put in that situation. I think he is going to be a very good replacement to Justin Reid, and someone else that could come back to Kansas City. Juan Thornhill just got released from the Browns. And so that could be a very good reunion where both teams are gaining something, and you could have Jaden Hicks be the primary strong safety, but you also have someone in Juan Thornhill that can also play safety. And so you're going to have a couple different options, in free agency. You could also draft someone else. But if we just look at the Chiefs' track history of drafting defensive backs, of drafting safeties, they've shown that they don't really need to go out there and pay a safety giant money. They can go out and draft somebody, and they did that with Jaden Hicks, and they also have done that with so many other guys like Chamari Connor and Brian Cook. And I know some of you are probably a little bit terrified of the idea that Brian Cook could be, part of this team's future and start a bunch of games. But he also started last year, and while he did have some moments where he did get beat, I thought that Brian Cook was someone that, given his contract and the upside, you got to keep him on the team. So the Chiefs have so many options at safety. I'm super excited to see what he ends up doing, and if the Chiefs do decide to go that route, but maybe we do see him come back, because Spot Track is only giving market estimates and salary projections. So maybe he does end up coming back, but I'm just not sure. So Chiefs Kingdom, I want to hear from you guys down in the comment section below. Do you think the Chiefs should re-sign Justin Reid? And if you do, what do you think is a fair market number? Again, I think the Chiefs probably have more pressing needs, and I don't think that Justin Reid is going to fit in the future plans of this team. That's all I got for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Again, shout out to DeepEsquale for sponsoring this video. Hit that like button and subscribe to this channel for more daily Chiefs coverage. Until next time, guys, thank you for watching this video. And as always, go Chiefs.